It's the Mix 101.5 Radiothon for Duke Children's.
Back to Kyle, Brian, and Sarah from Mix Mornings.
Well, it's time to meet a family, guys. But before we do, it's 919-684-1015. Those are the numbers to call to donate. We're matching your money. Thanks to Hoffman Building Technologies, dollar for dollar. We need 20 people to step up. That is our goal for the hour. And like I said, you're going to stretch your money this hour because it's matched. Also, you can text if you don't feel like talking to somebody. Sometimes the social batteries get low. Duke Kids, text that to 34984 or go on over to WRAL-FM.com. And that's how you can make a donation online. But right now we're talking to the Colassa family. Welcome, guys. You guys are Radiothon veterans at this point. We've got Creed and his mom, Jessica, in-house. How you guys doing?
We're good. We're good. Excited to be here.
We're excited to have you. We love the Colassa family. Creed, how old are you now?
14.
And when did you start coming to Duke Children's?
When I was
1.
Wow. So you are you're in there. You're like family. You're on the board of directors, right?
Yeah, he is also one of the biggest Duke fans that you'll meet, too. He's been to Notre Dame football games and basketball games. He's been honored at half court. He's seen Riley Leonard play in South Bend, Indiana when Duke played Notre Dame a couple years ago. Like, this little buddy has lived it the last couple years, which is so fun to see the pictures and the updates in your own life. And by the way, big victory last weekend in the ACC championship game. That's fun, too. I can't imagine what your house was looking like, Creed. But Jessica, the mom, with us, too. And one of the beautiful things about Duke Children's is truly your son would not be here without Duke Children's support and what they've been able to create with their research. Talk about what brought him to Duke, and now he's had really kind of several life-saving moments with Duke Children's.
That's right. Creed was diagnosed at 6 months old with Duchenne muscular dystrophy, and it is a muscle wasting disease. He started at Duke when he was about 15 months old. And when he was 5, we put him into a clinical trial that basically is a weekly infusion that the medicine helps produce the glue that holds the muscles together. We would drive up here every week, and he would get an IV with the meds. We did that for 4 years until COVID hit, and then we started to do it at home. After that, it was FDA approved, and he is still getting the medicine. I think tomorrow is his 380th infusion. Yeah, so without that, our world would be totally different. His muscles with Duchenne, typically by the age of 12, they are breaking down to where he's not able to walk or use his arms like he can, like a typical kid would be able to function at 13.
And what's crazy, sorry, I was just going to add, you say that, and just like the juxtaposition of how it used to be to where he is now. I mean, we saw this boy walk into the studio, and you would have no idea.
No clue.
The things that he's faced behind the scenes. So I just wanted to mention that.
Yeah, it's true.
You say that, and then just that juxtaposition of what we witnessed 10 minutes ago of him walking in is just really miraculous and incredible with what these dollars can do with research to help out boys like Creed.
That's right. So donate so they have the money to put into these trials and get the research money in there. So Duke Kids, that's what you're trying to donate to. Duke Kids, all one word, to 34984. And, it always blows my mind whenever you hear, especially with COVID. COVID threw a wrench into everything. And so you had to, in the middle of this, you were relatively new at it. Then all of a sudden you had to do it. How did Duke prepare you for that moment?
They were always very supportive. They were always a phone call away. They set us up with a great company that Duke Home Health that brings a nurse and gives him his infusion every week.
Oh, that's excellent.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to talk about his big brother who's over here because we haven't mentioned Kai yet. Say it. Well, go ahead, Jim. I don't read
little
silent.
brother.
Oh, your little brother. I'm so sorry.
Don't let Kai try and be older than Creed.
I'm sorry,
Don't
Creed.
try.
Forgive
It's
me.
okay.
I'm sorry, but I wanted to know, because we talk about sibling support bags that they have. Like, because your whole family is affected by this disease. So how has everyone felt included in this? How's Duke helped your kid, like Kai, feel included in the healing of his brother?
So they have the.
Can you not think of the name of it?
Yeah,
That's
no.
okay. Don't worry about the
Sorry.
name. Don't worry about the name.
So they have the people that come to
Child life
life
specialist?
specialists. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry.
It's all good. Don't worry.
Okay, so they have child life specialists that come and they help to explain everything that, like, what Creed is going through, and they have little Lego sets of the IVs, and they show the siblings and stuff what is actually going on and what is going to happen to Creed, and try to just like calm Kai's nerves and make him feel better that everything's going to be okay for his brother and not be scared.
I love that about Duke. I love that they take the whole family into consideration, because it doesn't just happen to Creed. It happens to all of you. It affects your entire life, and that's what your money goes to. Things like those Legos and hiring those people to come in and get trained in ways to speak to a child in a way that they can understand, which cannot be easy when it comes to big things like this. They can't even tell adults these things sometimes in a way they understand. So text Duke Kids right now, DUKEKIDS, to 34984, or call 919-684-1015. We're doubling your money this hour thanks to Hoffman Building Technologies, and we would love to stretch your dollar too.
Jessica, was there a certain moment in your life, in a relationship with Duke Children's over the last, decade plus, where you thought to yourself, I am so grateful, I am so lucky to be in this moment with these doctors and nurses right now, that this is the place that I need to be? Was there a moment that stands out where there was a type of love that they gave you and your son where you're like, I am so grateful for this?
Yes. So when Creed was diagnosed, he was diagnosed at a different hospital. We were a military family, and so my husband was active duty, and we had moved here. And I didn't know about Duke Children's yet. So when I got here, and he was diagnosed, they told me to take him home and love him, that there was nothing that they could do for him. There was nothing in the pipeline of research or anything that they would be able to handle. When I got to Duke, the doctors looked at him, said he was 15 months old, and said, we can't cure him, but what can we do to help him? And what can we do to help your family to give him the life that he deserves? And that's exactly when I knew that we were in the right place and that Duke was going to be, it may not be the cure, but we're going to give him the best shot and the best chance at a full life.
That's what it's all about right there. 919-684-1015. Donate right now. We will double your money. Creed, how do you feel about Duke? What's your favorite part about going to Duke? Because I know that you guys do some kind of fun stuff there. Mm-hmm. So tell us about it.
It would be going with the child life specialist, because when I used to go, I would have my infusion, and then when my infusion was going on, because we had to wait some long time so the medicine would go through. And so I could go to the art table and make some drawings and some stuff out of clay.
Oh, that's fun. Do you still do stuff like that?
Sometimes.
Oh yeah, right on. So they encourage an artistic side in your child while they're healing you. Yeah, that's like a 2-for-1 right there.
That's right, and a distraction.
Indeed, which is really what it is. All right, your story is pretty incredible. Thank you so much for coming in today, Creed.
You're welcome.
And Kai, I know you haven't said anything, but we know you're there. and Kyle, what do you got to say?
I wanted to ask you, Creed, I know that you are an old pro at this point, but could you finish this line for us? I know right now you're 13 years old, but I'd love to hear you finish the line, because of Duke Children's. I know there's what's in front of me, but I'd love to hear your voice say it.
Because of Duke Children's, I can get the medicine and the care I need to do stuff like I know kids can.
Mm-hmm. And Jessica, how would you finish that?
Because of Duke Children's, we are able to experience life and make the memories and just have time with Creed.
Yeah. Jessica, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
And thank you for the love that you show your kids. We recognize that you have been through so much the last 13 years trying to process these things. And yet here we are. We have Creed and we have his brother. We have a family, and you're going to Duke events and games and creating memories with each other. And I just wanted to say from us, we're so proud of you as a parent showing up for your kids. So
You're inspiring.
Thank you.
yeah, thank you,
Thank
Jessica.
You're welcome.
So for the Colossa family, let's make a donation.
Yeah, man, we got a matching hour right now. Hoffman Building Technologies knows how important it is, know how important time is, and they're offering a $1 match. So now is the time to call in and get a double your money donation. 919-684-1015. Text Duke Kids to 34984. It's the 31st annual Mix 101.5 Radiothon for Duke Children's.
The holidays are full of surprises.